Okay, we're back. Hey guys, welcome back to the Psychic Sherry YouTube channel. We're here again talking to Sherry Klein, all topics related to the supernatural and spirit world. Today is this may very well be my favorite episode. Topic: Can loved ones in spirit see us when we're on the toilet, or in the shower,
Yeah,
or in bed, or any other compromising positions?
yeah.
I've always wondered that, and when I think about spirits and I'm sitting there reading the paper on the toilet, like, ah, I don't know. So why don't you tell us how that works, Sherry?
I did ask my girl Irene, and for all of you who know, Irene's my joy guide. And I asked her, and I could hear her say, "What makes you think we want to?" First of all, is what she said. And then she
Well,
was,
yeah, hey, some of these spirit guides may in a past life maybe been kind of like perverts or something.
well, maybe, but I think they see things differently when they get to the other side.
Well,
And then they probably wouldn't be guides at that point.
yeah,
Um, anyway, the way I got it from her is she was saying that this body is really just like a costume. It would be like if I wanted to, let's say you were in a play and you dressed up like a giraffe. I wouldn't have to see the giraffe, because I know that that's really not you. And that's kind of the way the analogy she used about the body. Because on the other side, and even here, we really are all one, um, and we're all connected. And when our energy is low, um, then if we're sad or depressed, then it will be like heavier or darker, and they'll know to come in. They come closer to see if they can help. Or if we're happy and excited, it's more light and airy. They may want to come in to see what the celebration is too, because everything is energy. So that's kind of what she's talking about. Um, even like if you everything holds energy too, even if you go to like a Goodwill and let's say you buy a chair and the person that owned it was really negative and sat in it every day. Let's say you go to Goodwill, you buy it, you bring it home, and you sit in that chair, you might start to feel angry or negative, and because it holds like the residue. Even in restaurants, like when
mm,
you go sit in a chair and the person that just got up, if whatever mood, if it was really extreme, happy or sad, you could might feel that if you're empathic or intuitive. Um,
really? Hmm.
yeah, even like when you buy a car, let's say at
Yeah.
the car manufacturing plant, the owner tells all their employees, you know what, I'm taking all your vacation away. So then say all the employees are mad. And if they're putting your car together, they're throwing that anger, that energy into the parts of your car. Sometimes I think that's where you might get your cars that are lemons. It could be different things as
Yeah.
well, like it not being put together properly, but everything is about energy.
Hmm.
So,
I know there are times I've test drove used cars. It's a perfectly nice car, but I had a bad feeling about it, so I passed on it. So
yeah.
maybe I'm feeling past owners' uh, vibrations or
Oh,
whatever.
absolutely. And when buying homes, when you buy a home, when you first walk in, that first initial feeling, you better pay attention to it because the walls of a home are like pores of a skin, and it soaks up the energy of the people that live there. And if everybody's screaming and fighting and it's always chaotic, the house will tend to break down more. And sometimes even the trees or the shrubs will start to die in the yard.
Uh,
And my youngest son just bought a home. The minute I walked in there, instantly I loved the energy. The lady that lived there, I didn't even know, I've never met her, but I could tell from the home it was it was a beautiful energy.
hmm.
So, yeah, there's a lot to be said for paying attention to that first gut feeling. So, Yeah, so that I kind of strayed off the subject there, didn't I, about the toilet?
Yeah. So based upon that energy, they'll come and go.
Hmm.
Um,
And like Irene said, she could see us, but they really don't want to see us
yeah. Uh-huh.
doing the nasty or whatever, so they don't come in like that. Or at least she doesn't. I don't know about your guides, but mine don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Anyway.
Yeah. So there's your question. And that's a you think that's a very random question. I have actually had people ask me. Some people think that they're always there. Their guides are always there with them every second, or their loved ones. It's not like that.
Hmm.
They have other things to do on the other side. And like I said, if you call on them or think of them, they can be there, but they're not just sitting there waiting for you to go to the other side. So
But if you're driving a car and you're going through an intersection and there's another car speeding about to hit you, it'd be nice to know if your spirit guide was there to say, "Stop, stop."
sometimes they are. Like we
Yeah.
did an episode not long ago when I had the tree fall on my car, remember? And I could hear Irene say,
Right.
"Stay
Right.
put."
So how does she know to come in at that time to help you?
Well, probably because I was having a nervous breakdown before because the tornado was coming through. So
Well,
there's my energy. I'm freaking out. So she's probably like, "Rutro, what's going on? Let's go see what's going on with Shari because she's having a meltdown."
yeah.
And
Okay.
then that would pull them in too. So if you're going down an interstate and you get blindsided, you don't know what's going to happen. So
Yeah.
your energy doesn't change. And a lot of times they can't come in and just live your life for you either. I mean, we have certain things we want to experience too. So
Right. Right.
I don't know all the answers, but that's just kind of what I get from my guides. So
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. So I don't have to be worried while I'm sitting on the toilet.
no,
I'm
or
okay. Right.
taking a shower, and if if so, um, yeah, they've probably seen everything anyway, so they're not too impressed.
Well, true.
Yeah.
True. All right. Good. Did your spirit guide have anything else to say about the subject?
Irene, let's pull it in and let's see. No, she's just talking about how the body is really just a costume, and we just change it with each incarnation,
Mm,
whether
well,
it be on this earth plane or another. So,
okay. All right. Well, good. I, that'll probably do it. This be a short and sweet topic. Uh,
okay,
everybody for tuning in for today's show. Now, as always, if you have a topic or a question you'd like Sherry to address, then feel free to put it in the comments section and we'll try and get to it.
okay,
Now, big announcement we wanted to share with all of you today, and that is that Sherry will be giving mini reads for subscribers of this channel very soon. These readings will be shown on air, be around 10 minutes in length. Best of all, absolutely free to those of you that are selected. You just have to agree to have the reading on air and the video posted on the channel. That way we can get everybody uh, to view the reads and get interested in the channel. So we'll be randomly selecting up to 4 subscribers to read for these reads for each video. So now all you have to do is send an email to sherrycline11@gmail.com. Now, Sherry is SHARI CLINE 11, all one word, at gmail.com. And in the body of this email, just type in, "I want a mini read," your name, and your YouTube username. We can verify you're a subscriber. And if you have your email masked for some privacy reasons, so we can't see your email address, place that in the body of the email as well, and we'll use that to notify you if you're selected. If if you are selected, we'll send you an email back, and we'll give you the date and time of the reading, along with a URL link that you could just click on and get yourself connected. It's really pretty easy to do. Now you can, if you really need to, turn off your video
That's what I
and
was going to say. Yeah, they don't all have video.
show,
Yeah.
yeah, with just the audio. I know some people freak out about that, and that's cool. We would like to see your bright, happy, smiling faces as Sherry gives the reading. And, when I watch readings, I kind of like to see the look on people's face when they're given a reading, especially when uh, the psychic is telling them something that they didn't think anybody knew.
Yeah.
So that's entertaining to me. But if people don't like their face out there on the video, then that's fine. But look at me. Look at how I look. And
Yeah.
I don't mind. So I don't
I
think.
don't really care to be, and I'd like to chime in a bit. I do all of my readings now over the phone. So it'll be odd for me at first. I used to do them in person, but it'll be odd for me to be able to see the people.
Yeah.
Um, so it might take a little bit of doing to get over that hump, but I'm sure I will figure it out.
And as we get more comfortable with this, we will do these via a live stream. So we're live. But these first few, we're getting used to the equipment here. Sherry's getting used to doing this face to face with people. And once we're comfortable, we'll go live stream, and then we'll be able to address people's comments on air as the readings take place. So that'll be fun. That'll be really exciting. So can't wait to see how this all works out, and love to have you on the show if you're willing.
Sounds good.
All right, that will do it for this show. Hope you liked it, and we will see you again very soon.
Okay. Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
everybody.